Now this is kind of a takeoff of the last video that I did on the Marika armband and the problems that I had with it. And you can see in the picture above, I'm going to start off with this, where I put that extra piece of Velcro on there because the one that I had gave way. I also thought this isn't all that good of an armband because I had to tap on that plastic cover a whole bunch of times to get it to work correctly. It's a little bit of a pain, but if I'm at the gym or I'm doing something and it's just music, it's okay, and it works fine now that I put a new piece of Velcro on there, which I shouldn't have done. That's all in the previous video. I'll let you go to that. But what I did do is I turned around and I ordered a different kind of an armband. I'm going to change the picture. I'll show you what I bought, and then I'll tell you my comments on, what I think of both of these, or more on the new one. Okay, now I bought this one to hopefully, I thought would do better than the first one that I had, which is the one we already talked about. This is an Alimoo. This is a soft silicone. It's a wristband this time, where it goes on my wrist. And I thought I would try this because it's open-faced. These rubber band things hold it on. I'll go over that in a minute. But the phone's totally exposed, so therefore touching the screen and everything wouldn't be a problem. I got it today. I used it today. So I'm going to give you a little bit of a critique about it and what do I think. So it's easier if I just go to, the questions and the answers. And I compiled things both off of the web and off of other people that have used it to give you a brief overview on, what are the differences between these two. And in the first video, if you go back and look at the one that I did on that Marika, you're going to see it's not something I would buy again. Now this one, and like I said, I've used it only so far one whole day. I like it, I really do. So let's go to the coffee question part of this. We'll move right into it and we'll see what other people, have got to say and my comments along with it. So here we go. So let's discuss, what's on the ad that I got off of Amazon before I go any farther and tell you if I think or I feel that the comments that are here are actually, in line with what the product is that you put on your wrist. Does it function like they say? 180 degrees, yes it does, and it's nice. I mean, that part I like. If somebody texts me or calls me, I can quickly turn this thing on my wrist a full 180 degrees and I can talk, or if I've got my wireless headset on, it's so much easier to use than fumbling around, with that plastic shielded one. $14.99, and I ship Prime, so I didn't pay anything for the shipping. And it says breathable and sweat proof. It is. It's a nice band. The plastic underneath of it is a little bit, I don't want to say it's hard because, it does form to your skin. And then the Velcro and everything else, it secures. It is a good Velcro strap. It's a very good Velcro strap. So that's another thing that's a plus. I actually got to use a little bit of oomph to get it off. It secures so well. So those things are true. Yeah, you can use it for hiking, jogging, all this stuff. The only thing I would tell you is if you're going to be out in the rain or something like that or exposed to water, this is probably not, something that you're going to want because it totally exposes your phone to it. Now, these rubber bands you see at the top and bottom are good quality. They stretch really well and they come back onto the phone really well and they hold it securely. So that I like that too, because I'm not fumbling around worried about my phone falling off. Once you have this on your wrist. So we're doing some weightlifting today, and I was with a friend of mine, and probably about 15-20 minutes I got to where, I didn't really notice it on me while I was lifting weights. And, we were on the treadmill and the elliptical, and we were doing things, and you can get used to it fairly fast. So some of the comments say, hey, it's really uncomfortable after an hour or more. I was in the gym a little over 2 hours. I didn't find it to be uncomfortable. Yeah, it's there, but it's got this Velcro padding or whatever, and it goes around it and it's soft enough. I didn't really notice it that much. So let me tear down this picture and I'll throw up a couple others and I'll show you how I got it, and I'll show you what I think of some of the other features on it. One sec. So this gives you an idea in the range and size of what it can hold. Now mine is a 6-inch phone from Samsung, and it fits in mine fine, and it fits in there nice and secure. So this is off of the website, but this gives you an idea, anything from 4 inches up to 6, and yes, it is true, it will hold it very securely. Let me change pictures and we'll keep going. Okay, so the picture on the upper left here is the back of the box that it was shipped in. It comes in a small box because, like I said, it's just a wristband. And it shows you how it turns 180 degrees, and on the back it says 4 inch to 5.5. Well, it really goes up to 6 inch without a problem, and it holds, like I said, securely. So I don't know. I mean, you know, it says on the ad on, you know, Amazon, it goes to 6 inches. It's made in China, like it says at the bottom. And you can take a look. It's easy install. Well, there's nothing to it. It's just a Velcro strap. That's it. And you put your phone in those rubber bands. And then the picture over on the right is the box that it, you know, it comes in. So let me tear it down and I'll show you another picture and we'll do some other questions. Okay, so the picture on the left is showing you the older Marika one that I still have. I still use it from time to time, but not very often anymore now that I got this, because I like this one a lot more. So I'll be using it probably more and more, and I'll get away from the other one or give it away. Now, the one over here on the right, that picture, is what it looks like out of the box. And there's the rubber bands, or I keep saying rubber bands, but there's a rubber holding feature. These things stretch beyond belief, just like it shows you in the picture. So, well, that relates, the question relates to the stretching of the rubber. Well, the reason for that is so it can accommodate a lot of different kinds of phones. All the way up, like it's, you know, like I said, to 6 inches, although the box says 5.5, it will go to 6 because I have a 6-inch phone. It fits great. The 180 degree, yeah, you can spin it around 180 degrees. To me, it's versatility, and I like the adjustability of it. I mean, you can just make any angle you want practically with this, and so far, you know, the mechanism or whatever it is that's under there that's controlling it, I mean, has been working fine. So I'll let you know downstream if it fails, but I love it the way it is. No, I like the accessibility on this new one because it's open and I can just touch the screen just like you would on your cell phone rather than fighting my way through that plastic. So I find that to be a huge, huge plus for me, especially when I'm at the gym and I get a phone call or I got to text somebody real quick. The versatility is great. So, you know, it's another feature that I really like. The question is, what do I think of earphones with this? Was it easy to, you know, put them in, use them, and so forth? I don't use earphones. My advice to you is if you go with this wristband, is you want a wireless headset. And that's what I have. I mean, it just fits around my neck. And actually, I did a review on them. You can look it up online. They're right here. Totally wireless. With a tap, I can answer the phone call. When I'm done, I tap it. It goes back to the music. I just like the wireless feature. And, you know, you're going to unplug it or something's going to go wrong. If you've got the wire plugged into this thing, it's on your wrist and it goes up to your ears. So my advice is go wireless. And they're not that expensive anymore. And Amazon's got some good ones. And I got a review on a great one that I bought. So just flip back through, you know, my videos and you'll see it. You know, yeah, I can't give you a real in-depth review of this. I mean, I've had it for a whole day now, and so far I really love it. I like the versatility, like I said. I like to be able to rotate it. I like the way that I can just reach over and touch it now, where I was struggling before through the plastic. Like I said, I had armband problems. They're all in that previous video. I'll let you know going forward, I mean, if this thing starts to fail in any way. But the one big plus, like I said, is that Velcro strap is incredibly superior to the other one, you know, that I had on that previous one. So I don't know. This is a little bit more well-made of a product. I mean, $15. I mean, yeah, I would buy it again. But like I said, I haven't owned it a long time. But I mean, I can tell you my thoughts on this. When you compare the armband ones that Amazon sells to the wristband ones, this Alimoo, I mean, this is a good product, or at least it appears to be right now, especially over the other one where I had to Mickey Mouse around with it. Anyway, I'm the home handyman. That's my quick review on this. Any other questions? Let me take a quick look. Otherwise, I'm going to let you folks go. Okay, there was a question that popped up. Do the bands, the rubber bands, get in the way of being able to use any of the touch features on your phone? Well, I have the Samsung S8 Plus, and it's 6 inches tall. It fits in here, like I said, fine. I have no problems. The bands are low enough on the corners where it holds it securely, but I'm still able to get to all of my keys, including the home key and everything else. So make sure you read the description and make sure that your phone, you know, will fit it, of course, just like with any other product that you buy. But I mean, I don't know. I'm happy with it. Okay, that's about it for this review. I'm going to let you folks go. Have a good day and click subscribe. I would appreciate it, and give me a thumbs up. Bye-bye.